I'm back on my custom, boy. Back on my custom, boy. Finally. What a grind. I had to beat people with like 5 formations. This is so boring. But we're out here. We're out here doing the thing.
The stadium is rocking. The bounce house as the UCF Knights are ready to open another season. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. The Knights will get underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Pitts.
Oh, come here.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Florida Gators return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the
See
people.
what they got first.
The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given
What a good
play.
call.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Gators in the hurry up. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When
There we
Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality. And that's what you want to see from this unit.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout.
Give me that. Oh, no. Come on,
One of the
brothers.
big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat and the process of cooling things off.
Let's get into a cover
All
2.
offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team today. But let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program.
Oh, I went too far, bro. No, thank God.
That hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking
I almost
about
screwed that up.
Pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the returner goes down.
Alright.
So UCF's offense will try to get something started with their
I
first
got 2
possession.
big old dogs
As
at
we take
receiver
a
now,
look
bro.
at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Alright,
Well, these are
let's
simply
see.
put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make
Start
plays,
out the
they've
little
got a shot
levels
to win
here.
this one.
No doubt, they got to show up.
Oh, no, we running that zone for show.
Have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, buddy. We wide
He
open.
showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Oh
And
my
this
gosh,
guy
look.
is elite. There's
Wide
a
open
reason
again.
why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Johnson looking to throw.
Good blitz.
Moves around
Oh,
to clear
Grandma.
up the vision.
Grandma.
Quarterback
What a great
scrambled
blitz.
around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it
Alright.
into a sack.
That
This
sucks.
was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he
I
extend
needed
plays
anything but a sack.
and then make
I
throws
could not
in scramble
get that thing
situations?
thrown away,
That
though.
time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check.
Oh,
down.
thank you for the pick.
He's got his man.
Literally picked
There
yourself,
made the
idiot.
tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
Wow, and what a
Alright,
great
bro,
job
let's
by
get
that
into that
quarterback,
Troop's tight
finding
end.
his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most
Oh,
telling
brother.
stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive
I'll
success.
stay in
And
it.
that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
On the move, it's
Ooh.
Wiggins. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let's get back in levels here.
Halfway
Gotta
there
get
on
something.
first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle.
Easy
It's
peasy.
Torres. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up. From the gun, running back gets to get.
This dude sucks,
He
bro.
rumbles ahead for 6
So bad.
inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They're so
That
fast.
pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. He'll keep it himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way
come on,
all
boy.
the way down to the 5-yard line.
They're
Get in there.
strong and they're strong.
They're
Defensive
strong.
tackles, they're strong. There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus.
Let's go.
And he'll take it in.
Snuck her in.
Touchdown, Knights. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
11 play
And with the extra
banger.
point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Oh,
Sometimes
how'd I
your
miss
best
that?
defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Luis. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better
Great
than
job.
that.
Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They'll give it on the counter.
There we go.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
I think you run that ball on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Dadgummit, overplayed it.
Back in the middle. And
Perfect
they wrap
route.
him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
They'll run the counter.
Nah, give me that counter that time,
back to
boy.
the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
No,
You
sir.
can't do it better.
No, sir.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He
Just need
gets
to
a block.
get one
And the
thing, brother.
returner
One
runs out
man.
of real estate as he goes down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time.
Oh,
Through his hands
what?
and incomplete. He
Oh,
normally
catch
makes
the
that
ball,
catch
brother.
every time it's second down.
Catch the ball,
Man, those
brother.
are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Toss to the outside.
There we
And
go.
they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Give it to him again.
He's up to 57
Whoa,
yards
whoa, whoa, whoa.
rushing already. You want to talk
They're gonna
about
play that,
establishing
brother.
the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense is going to
Nah,
find a way to create some
just go to the
momentum.
next
Whatever
play.
they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
I'm gonna get the screen
They'll
off,
start
brother.
the drive here with first down to open this
We can
period.
smoke him if we just get it to him.
Looking to move it through the air. Get it
Told
out
you.
on the screen.
Told you.
Nothing but got some room, headed to the goal line.
Way they're playing, bro.
Motors into the end
Gotta
zone.
freaking get it to him.
Touchdown, UCF.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being
Oh,
down 14,
no.
you can kind of feel that way. But dude,
He freaking
if you put a
bounced
good
his
drive
way
together,
to
this is a
the
7-point
right
game,
spot.
so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Sweet feet on the move.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing,
Dude,
he's
no
gonna do the
way
other.
he just
So,
got that.
good luck
Oh,
stopping.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. Oh, it's out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I've never seen that before.
Inside the 10. Touchdown.
They just fumbled a snap,
The
brother.
defense with the scoop and score.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coach.
Did they just fumble a snap? Oh, he was lined up behind. Oh, brother, they were doing hurry up, and look where the center's at, brother. Maybe they should have snapped it, bro.
Execution.
That's
This
crazy.
offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat.
Oh, he was open across the middle. I think he would have beat that
Throws it
safety.
away
Get the phone
on
quick.
third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Knights trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh, buddy. Was that not beautiful?
And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So
Oh, I thought it was going to the freaking running back.
Get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brady.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
They'll try the left side.
No, sir.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll try to
Oh,
pop
no.
and draw.
And he still sucks.
Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down and 3. The Gators will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy.
I want to see my
and the punt goes out
my
of
freshman,
bounds.
bro.
We'll check.
I don't want to kill my freaking starter today. And I don't like this freaking backup. He sucks. I know he's an 89, but he's trash. I don't like him. He's okay, actually. I do like the power back more, though.
They'll have it right around the 40-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Billy
These
Stutter.
guys offensively
Whatever
have
that
been able
means.
to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an
Alright,
inch,
let's see what the young fella's got. He with a little angle screen.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, never mind. We're actually gonna go deep.
Quarterback reacting
De
to
La
what the D
Puente
is
all
showing.
day.
We've reached the 2-minute warning.
No,
and they will try
brother,
to
I
build on what has
sold.
already been a dominant
Yep,
first
not
half
there now.
performance. They'll line up for a second down play. Johnson wants to throw it.
Yeah, they were all over
And
that.
that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll pull it on the read.
Woo! That safety was
There
on
were
his
some
horse, brother.
collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
I hate to break it
We
to
got
y'all,
a
but I'm
timeout here late in the
freaking going
first
for it.
half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like...
No! Get the ball. Oh,
Football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And let's hold on just a minute.
I mean,
here
who
as
cares?
the
I got the
officials
ball
are
back.
going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss.
oh yeah. This kid's way better.
Breeze at the 20.
This kid's way better.
That is exactly what you're
He's
looking
got a little
for when
boost
you
to him.
talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red
How can you
zone,
not see
trying
my
to get
freaking
touchdowns.
packages? I don't know what's happening right now, bro.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score.
No, Arvon.
Ride him down
We
at the
almost
1
made it,
yard
brother.
line.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights.
3 tugs for Rico. Let's go.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate
No, he
some
got it away.
momentum, score
It's
some
going.
points before going into halftime.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The give to the tailback. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now
Oh
looking for
my
just
gosh,
a little
brothers.
bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and
I don't
let
have
it
time to
fly.
burn these
And
times.
defenses are
Can't
taught
be
to
burning
stay
them, brother.
deep, play prevent in these situations. So
Just
I
took
think
the
you could get a
freaking-
good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going for the big play. And they
I was
won't
hoping I
make the
could moss
connection,
one.
looking to make a big play there.
You know, as
I'm
an
not
offense,
DB
you
though,
just
bro.
don't
Can't do it.
get that many
See if I
great
can steal
opportunities in
some.
games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that
Get
present
myself a little
themselves and
closer.
receivers are open, as a
Oh,
quarterback,
big boys.
you have got to make
Ooh.
that throw.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That was just
Try
a
it again over
perfectly
here.
choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
What a terrible pass, bro.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I
Maybe
think this
DPI?
is going to be pass interference.
Let's go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll have just enough time
I
to get
get
one more
McElroy
snap before the half. Johnson looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Let's go.
And he's got it.
Y'all suck.
Touchdown, UCF.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. Scores
3
again on the
tuds
final
for
play. Now this
Armand.
offense has even more
3
momentum
tuds for
going
Rico.
into
Let's
halftime.
go, baby.
And he puts through the extra point. The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line.
Oh,
This
almost
guy
did
is
it.
so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a
Oh, my
lane
boy's tired,
and get
brother.
it out and set up the offense with good field position.
Time to run the young fella a little bit.
Back on the field, ready to go to work.
Oh,
First
inside
play of this
throwing the
drive
heck
comes
out of
from the
this.
35-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He
What a terrible time for them to
on the
blitz.
carry.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little
See
bit.
ya.
Let these guys
Dude,
take
Torres
this
is a
thing.
massive dude, brother.
Touchdown,
He just
Knights.
looks big.
And the stomping has commenced. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little
Yo, what a
frustrated,
great
too. They
tackle
just
break.
keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse,
That was kind of
this
wild.
offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together.
I had the
and
right
get some balance
read
going,
there, and I
running and throwing the ball.
changed it last second.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
That's a big boy, bro. I don't blame you for not making that tackle.
Before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Scanning the field, it's Huff. Swings it out to the flat.
Ooh,
They make
hello.
the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I don't like the
This
yardage
defense
they're
is going to
picking
have
up,
to be
boys.
careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
From the shotgun, the
No,
inside give.
you don't do that.
35, he's got
Gordon.
four. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes
freaking
the
score,
stop.
dog. So
This
annoying. I
offense
need a
hasn't
pick.
found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Oh,
Flips it
no.
out to the back. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try
Need a
to pay
turnover,
off
boys.
this drive. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Turnover.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Freaking got my
Really
turnover,
nice
baby.
focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on
Let's
his chance
go.
to make a play.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
Catch.
Build the
Wow.
lead. Now
Great catch.
Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the
Following
film
it, I
room
think.
because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And the play will
Nice.
stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it.
I could have went deep there.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it
A power
positive.
back,
Don't sit
yeah.
back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Knights with the 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's gone. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
When you play
Oh,
zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Looked upfield too
glad he
soon and
frickin'
dropped
dropped
the
out.
football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Shit, my
fall to
freaking
the
tackle, brother.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The give on 4th down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, UCF! And the beatdown has ensued. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. comes the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Didn't get it.
Nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. A first down for the offense. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. First down to start the drive after the break. Johnson looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And now on second down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. That's caught. It's Torres. Touchdown Knights! And the route is on.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week one sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
To the air, it's Huff.
Yeah, boy.
And that pass picked off. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And you gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
Oh, he
And
caught.
this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, UCF!
Oh, my
What a
gosh.
great play by the defense and paying it
This has
off
been a
with the
hilarious
interception
game.
return. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11th. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I... This offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
And this might be an opportunity, too, just to go back and watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that
Not a safety.
weren't a lot, obviously,
No
David,
way.
but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be.
Sucks so bad.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint,
I'll let him
think
get
about being a little
one.
bit more aggressive.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Huff. It's
Not
complete
quite
to the
quick
right.
enough.
Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Coming after it. Chucked it
No
away
way,
just as he was
that's
hit.
not that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw it again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Gators will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Gage. He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun. Sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Waste of time. Why can't we score? You guys are garbage. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week.